Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode we got a new navigational gummy piece and got it installed to our gummy ship, and in this episode we are going to head back over to Hollow Bastion to seal the keyhole once and for all. And so by doing that we have to go to an alternate route because apparently the normal way that we took last time to get there is apparently swarming with more powerful Heartless, and that will potentially destroy the gummy ship, and we do not want that. So we're gonna go and take that route. I'm not sure if you actually can go back to that same route, or you can't really go back there anymore. Because then you had to take the alternate route. But either way, we don't really go there again anyway, because we can just take advantage of the warp drive. So into the portal we go, and back to this glorious, wonderful soundtrack playing at the third gummy ship space theme. Yeah, I really do love this track. It really means serious business there. So yeah, like I was saying before, I did mention this on the first visit, but yeah, we have to go back to Hollow Bastion a second time. And of course, I guess, it's just a straight shot though, because, for two reasons. One, of course, because Sora wants to see if Riku's still there, and also the other reason being is that, since we were not able to seal the keyhole, since after Sora freed Kairi's heart, so we had to go back over there and then seal it. So what we gotta do, we did the same with the other worlds, seal the keyholes, and so we gotta do the same for Hollow Bastion, because otherwise we're fucked, totally fucked indeed. So it's actually it's basically just gonna be a long route to get there. There's the Heartless ships are gonna be they're pretty tough as well. They can actually take quite a beating as well. So try to destroy them as much as you can as you pass through them. Yeah, I know, I didn't even bother with adding more to the gummy ship, or just building it a little more, but we mainly just use the gummy ship just to get over to the other world. So I just don't even bother with the building mechanics, unless if I would just want to add more blocks to just for the sake of having more health. But it's just I suck at customizing the gummy ships, so yeah, I'm not very creative about that. Oh, another thing we also got in the last episode, let's see, one other major thing was we did, we also got the Oathkeeper Keyblade, which is definitely one of the best Keyblades, which of course, the kind of keychain they've got from Kairi. And of course, yeah, I was gonna say something about, like, with Sora not wanting Kairi to go with him. Because, yeah, that might seem a little dickish at first, but to be fair though, she doesn't really have any weaponry of her own, and, like, anything to defend herself with. Because, because otherwise, she wouldn't do anything really. Well, she has to do absolutely nothing at all, and, well, guess what she's really known for the entire series? Because, for one thing, pretty much every other people would say is that, after Kingdom Hearts 1, then Nomura has absolutely no idea what to do with her. And so yeah. And, also, going back, first playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was like, oh no, oh god. We'll talk more on that once I get the chance. So anyway, we're back in Hollow Bastion, and so Beast is back here with us, and so in a second then he'll go with us. So yeah, Beast will rejoin us here, and so I am actually going to have Beast with us. So let us go ahead and yeah, just not have it all with us. So we'll have Goofy to go with us as well, because I did promise having a couple times to have Donald with us just to take the experience, and I did promise that next time we'll make sure to have Goofy with us. Well, there it is, got my promise. And also, yeah, I'm taking a look at the Jiminy's journal right here, so I just want to show off that, yes, we now have every single Trinity unlocked, and the only way to know that your list is complete is if you see the Mickey Mouse symbol right next to it, so that actually indicates that you've completed your mission, like with the Trinity list and the character files, all that, and also the answer reports. So yeah, that shows that we've unlocked every single Trinity there is, and so there's no more after that. All the white Trinities that we did in the last episode. Thank God, that was a lot I had to do with a lot of editing. It's not so much for the amount of Trinities I had to do. And also just having to backtrack just to get those. I don't really care about that though. It's just, in the scope of a Let's Play, and just having to show that off and just having to edit those, that is a real nightmare to have to do that. And I guess doubly so for blind LPers, but who are also completionists. yeah, having to do these Let's Plays and, you know, being a bit of a completionist myself. Well, I mean, not to the extent of another certain completionist I know of, you know, by the name of Gerard, of course. But you know, I'm also very much like that. But I guess because, you know, it's kind of justified as to how you know, back when I grew up with games, and I also kind of like having having 100% completion. Yeah, I had to check to make sure that Beast still has his AI customized. You know, thankfully though, even if you leave the world and go back with the party member, though, the customization will still be there that they've already set up. And yeah, what I just quit there was Hurricane Blast. It's definitely one of the great combo abilities they have. I didn't really read the exact description, but that's basically what it does. So, having gone back to Hollow Bastion now, and so yeah, the Heartless have kind of gotten stronger. So we'll definitely be encountering the Heartless that we did encounter in Hollow Bastion, but it's basically like, you know, just merged with some other worlds, like you know, the ones that we encounter over in Traverse Town, like those large bodies and the soldiers, which would be very weird though, because like you know. Because, you know, on the first visit to Hollow Bastion, we never encountered those. Like, all we encountered were just either Dark Balls, Wizards, Defenders, Wyverns, and also sometimes Shadows as well. And that's about it. But yeah, basically the worlds have all merged. So yeah, these Heartless will definitely encounter, like, you know, the large bodies and all that, and also these little magic using Heartless, and all the stuff there, and also all the soldiers. And it's not just the Hollow Bastion either. It's also in other worlds. Like I remember, like when I was in Agrabah, like well, there's still the bandits and also the fat bandits, but there were also the regular large bodies and the soldiers. So they started appearing in that world too. So yeah, it's very much accurate to say that that the worlds have basically merged. And oh god, these fucking air soldiers! Ugh, I hate those. But yeah, for this run through, like, you know, the first visit, I didn't have Beast with me, but yeah, for this time, for the rest of this, then I'll just have Beast to go with us, just, you know, just for the sake of showing him off some more. And we do need some kind of party member who is an absolute tank. So also I gotta say, one other thing, how weird it is, like, I was in Monstro. Monstro, I would say, is definitely the weirdest after Hollow Bastion, because the Heartless will actually be completely randomized for each visit. Like, first time there were Power Wilds from Deep Jungle, and then when I went there again, then Pirates started appearing, the Pirates from Neverland. So yeah, Monstro is definitely the weirdest when it comes to Heartless randomization after this, so yeah, it's kind of weird in a way. So we're going to go back in the library, because there's something that I do want to show off first.
Oh, Belle!
So yes, I guess you know, basically kind of like a callback to Beauty and the Beast. So we can actually encounter Belle in the library, because you know, considering the fact that she really does love books, and also in that one scene when the Beast actually gives her his library, considering how much she loves books. So this is I think this is very much I think this is an optional cutscene. To where, like, well, I mean, you don't really have to go through the library. You can actually just go on further. But I figure I'd just go ahead and show it off. Oh, and also, Belle just gave us the Divine Rose, which is basically the Keyblade for, well, I would say from her world. And let's see, it increases our strength, but downgrades our MP, and I kind of want to keep the MP though. So I'm just gonna keep the Oath Keeper. See what I did there? That was lame. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, it's entirely optional. You don't have to see this, but I figure I just want to go ahead and show it off. Anyway, just for the sake of it, just to show off the cutscene with Beast reuniting with Belle. And also, as a matter of fact, I actually do want to see it anyway, because you know it's actually a real nice cutscene. I really do like that. Oh yeah, also yeah, this is the room that I completely missed out on when I came in there, and I thought it was pointless. And then I saw the video footage, and then there was that treasure chest that I saw there. So I went back to it, and so we got the Royal Crown from it. Which, of course, I guess wasn't necessary, because, yeah, it comes with cost as well. Like, oh, big cost, especially with the Especially the strength, and, well, I still want to get my power. I still do. I don't want any of those downgrades. Because, you know, I mean, it's just how I roll. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys probably might not like it, but, you know, it's just how I play the game, so don't judge me. And yeah, I'm actually just cutting through the majority of this world, because, you know, we've already been through most of the, we've already been through this entire world at once anyway, because so you guys already know about the stuff. So I didn't want to waste any more time. So so I figured I'd just cut all the way over here. So anyway, so here's the princesses, and so talking to Cinderella and Aurora. So they're basically talking about how like what happened to Ansem. Ansem is already gone now. And so Cinderella's saying that they're holding back the darkness, yet they're just standing there doing absolutely nothing. They're just idly chit-chatting. Well, if you're saying that you're trying to hold the darkness back, then I mean you say you are, yet you're not even doing it right now. You're just chit-chatting and all that. So like, well, why are you just standing there? Hold the darkness back. For God's sake, you're princess of light. Do your fucking jobs, slackers. Alright, so there's Jasmine, Snow White, and Alice. And yeah, yes, say you're still holding back the darkness and you're doing absolutely nothing. So just fucking do something. Oh yeah, what am I saying? You're princesses, and well, you know, it's well, think back on what Zelda says in Spirit Tracks. You know, it's they wait for their heroes because it's a family tradition and all that. So there. Ugh. So yeah, they're basically urging us to you're just talking there, and you're making me do all the work here, just simply the keyhole, despite what you claim. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save her here. We'll just save the well right at the castle chapel. So yeah, going back to what I was saying about that scene though, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, that's another thing, you know, I've always wanted to see that, because, you know, I really do like that scene with Beast reuniting with Belle. You know, that's a real cute scene, you know, with you know, especially with, you know, just Beast as a character, like, you know, with considering that awesome stunt that wow, that's a lot of tech points I made. Considering that awesome stunt that he did, like, you know, when his world was destroyed, and so he basically just tore through the very fabric of space through sheer force of will, just for the sake of finding his true love. So that's just pure dedication right there. I really do like that as part of a Beast's character, and so I just want to see that scene, because it's very much of a cute scene with all that. So it's pretty heartwarming, because, you know, that's definitely one thing I really do enjoy about beating the Beast. You know, just seeing Beast's character arc, you know, just going through this like starting off being this selfish asshole. And then since meeting Belle, then he starts to learn more and start to be more open about it. So it's a real good character arc. So I just like seeing those scenes like those. So, anyways, so I gotta level up, max HP and max items, cool beans. Yeah, I don't even say that often. So, and yeah, there's another gauntlet of Heartless we have to go through. Yeah, because now we're the last room right now, and so yeah, all we gotta do now is just seal that keyhole. We're gonna want to do get some stuff around here, because there's some more treasure chests, which can only be accessed after the first visit, because on the very first visit, the cutscene automatically just takes us right up there, and so we couldn't really get all the other chests. So yeah, I know. I'm also still using defense for those defenders, because, well, you know, they still hurt pretty hard. So yeah, basically before we do anything, we'll just go ahead and get these chests first, because there's there's a few chests around there, so I want to go ahead and just get those. And there's another one. This one you're gonna want to open up though, although I never really use that kind of thing that we have here, because what's inside here is Marty would say what people love. Ah, yes, the Oblivion Keyblade. Which, of course, again, I don't really equip, though, because, yeah, it decreases our MP by 2. I mean, it strengthens us up, sure, but I still want to have plenty of MP, especially with having to use those cure spells and other magic, you know, just, I'm only doing this because, mainly because, you know, I'm playing this on Proud mode, and, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I would have to use magic as absolutely necessary as possible. while still keeping with the physical attack. So if it was normal mode, then I mean I probably wouldn't mind either way, or maybe easy mode. But again, this is proud mode. Oh, and especially if you're playing critical mode, which I think well, I mean I'm playing this I'm playing the PS3 version of it, and so I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if there is a critical mode here in this version, or if it's or if it just applies to the PS4 port. But I think it might be. I think it might be here in the PS3 port. So I just want to. I don't know. I mean I don't know entirely. So yeah, just more Heartless to go through, and yeah, there's like quite a gauntlet of those kinds of Heartless that we have to kill. But just aim for the sake of experience and all that stuff. It's just what I gotta do. Yeah, I don't know. I've already got run out of things to say at this point, because with having to kill all the more Heartless and all that stuff. Yeah, there's just nothing else. There's actually one more chest over there, and that wizard is just right floating in midair, and I have to go back over to the to that side, and then there's one more defender that we have to kill. Yeah, that's like definitely a lot of Heartless, just like basically like a gauntlet or something. It sure does feel like a gauntlet. So anyway, so we have this chest here, and so let's open this one up, and this one contains Dalmatians, and not just more Dalmatians, but in addition to that, let's check the journal. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We found all 99 of the Dalmatian puppies. Every single one of them in every world. We did it, folks. We finally got every single one of them, and so no more Dalmatians after this. We are done. We're finally... goddamn, more Heartless. We were done already. There's just not much HP left for that defender there, but... anyways, yes. So yeah, all the trainers are done, and so we got all the Dalmatian puppies. They returned home, and so we did it. The collection is done. Alright, so that's all the Heartless that we can kill, and everything else, and so all that's left now is to go into this rainbow portal there and seal the seal the keyhole. So what do you say we go inside there and then finish this off once and for all? Let's do this. Alright, folks, so this is Behemoth, and he's basically, well, I would say he's definitely one of those boss Heartless, although we'll probably be encountering more of those. And also, that's really such a major coloration of the Behemoth, because in Vanilla KH1, the Behemoth was entirely purple, but in this one's just entirely gray or silver or something like that. So what we gotta do is that you have to climb onto the Behemoth's back just by like literally going on top of his ass. And then basically his weak point is the horn. So yeah, think of it like think of like in the Pokemon anime, or just go like Pikachu, aim for the horn. Yeah, that's what literally we gotta do is aim for the horn. So yeah, that's all you gotta do. It's basically the weak point, and I guess after a few Keyblade strikes, then sometimes you'll get stunned. So once that happens, that'll still be your chance to attack him. I do gotta say though, I actually died to this boss at one point because like I was so close. Like he had very little HP left, as I was so close. But then somehow all of a sudden he just went and knocked me out, and then somehow just killed me. Like also suddenly, and I was like, what the hell? How did that happen? So yeah, that was basically my second attempt. What I did though is, I guess you didn't really see that, but on my second attempt, I went ahead and fully healed the party's HP and MP by giving them the using the cottage, or the I think the Candy Center 10 or whatever. And so there we go. That was Behemoth, and so we are now done with this. And we got Omega Hearts again. Cool.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
Oh yeah, we got more important shit to do, like sealing the keyhole. But first, friends. So here's Leon and the others, and so yeah, I came in Sid ship. So yeah, they're back here in Hollow Bastion, and so yeah, as we found out, they were originally from Hollow Bastion, and so And so, like, you know, they just come back and see that's basically a ruin, like, you know, childhood ruin. Even though, you know, those were originally Final Fantasy characters, but then here in this continuity, their home world is this world here. So anyways, they're saying that, you know, after defeating Ansem, then all the worlds will be restored. Like, you know, basically the ones that are destroyed, they'll go back to its former glory. But, it comes with a cost. That means they'll, since all the walls will be closed up again, then they won't be able to see each other anymore. Wait till Kingdom Hearts 2 and other games as well, so this is actually bullshit. That's an absolute lie. Anyway, so yeah, impossible walls divided them, yada yada yada. Heartless destroy those walls. The worlds return, so the walls. So yeah, they basically just get blocked off and all that. Gummy ships will be useless. Well, goddamn. Yeah, never. Wait until the next game, folks. Just wait until the next game.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Alright, so with that, all the keyhole for Hollow Bastion has finally been sealed, and so it's all the keyholes there is. Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness has begun to weaken. Let's see, I can feel a powerful darkness growing so forth. So yeah, basically what they're saying is that, say, this heart of darkness must be where Ansem was. So yeah, with the keyhole sealed, there's actually only one more objective that we have to do, and so that is to follow Ansem and then, you know, just, and then defeat him. We have to go to where he is, and then, you know, just finish things off with him once and for all. And so, fire has been upgraded to Faraga. Alright, so I guess right now our next objective is, of course, well, yeah, like I said, defeat him, and then restore all the worlds. And so, you know, all the worlds that were previously destroyed, they'll be back to the way they were, and so things should be back to normal. And yeah, we're still gonna find Riku and King Mickey and all of there. So yeah. So yeah, as we already know so far, yeah, like something about Ansem. Yeah, we thought he was gonna, oh, we're gonna go and equip Mega Arts. I don't think we ever, oh, you know what, yeah, that's right, we never had Omega Arts. I thought we did, but I guess I must be thinking of another recording session that I did. So I went ahead and equipped that one just to increase strength and defense, because it's actually one of the best equipment items they can use. So anyways, so I'm gonna stay right here and then just go back here. So there's actually just one more thing we gotta do before we leave Hollow Bastion, and so that is that we have to go back to the library. And the reason for that is because there's actually you'll see that Leon, Aerith, and Yuffie will be back over there, and so we need to talk to them first. For Aerith, we had to talk to her 3 times though, because let's see, the first time, see if she read this. And it is the rest of, okay, yeah, so it's more of Ansem's reports. So yeah, basically we'll now have Ansem's report 2, and number 4, number 6, and number 10. It's not exactly all of Ansem's reports though, because there's actually a few more, but you know, we'll just we'll get more of those and then we'll just read them. Alright, died defending people regardless. So yeah, after talking to her the second time, and so after this one, and so you want to talk to her for a 3rd time, and then for this one, she will give you the power of healing, and so Cure has been upgraded to Curaga. Yes, so now we have the most powerful cure spell there is. So yeah, basically what they're saying is that you know, something about Ansem is that, you know, apparently Ansem used to be a wise and beloved, well, basically a king for this here. So he's very wise. He studied the Heartless, and so apparently by studying the Heartless, he kind of basically gave in too much of the darkness, and so he turned evil, and so he became the Ensign that we know already. Yeah. Well, no, we'll go with that. We'll just go with that for now. We just weren't going to believe that first. Yeah, it's definitely turned evil. It's not like there's any kind of complicated stuff going on later on, in which we'll find out all that was a lie, and I'll stop myself there. We'll wait until those games. Ugh. Anyway, there's Yuffie. So let's see what you say. Ansem and Left are both possessed by the darkness. I just don't get it. What's so great about the darkness? Yeah, that's true. What's so great about it? As opposed to later games, well, they just see darkness in a different light or anything. Okay, I'm so done with this now. God damn. All right, so let's head back here now, or just head back to the overworld. Oh, a tournament being held at the Coliseum. Yeah, we thought we got the last cup after the Hercules cup, but nope, there's just one more cup that we have to do, and so it's actually the toughest one we have to do. Alright, so there's one more world that's unlocked, but first we're going to go back to Traverse Town, because, there's this one more thing we gotta do. We've gotten every single one of the Dalmatian puppies, and so that actually means that we're going to go back to the Dalmatian's house, and so we have to bring them back over. Alright, so let's go ahead and get those final items that we have here. Get from Bongo Pretty. We got a Tech Boost, which, of course, the other abilities we have. Aurora's been upgraded to Aroga, and so we have the complete gummy collection. So that means that we have all the gummies, and yeah, all the gummy sets there, and so we're good to go on that. Alright, so let's head back out of there. So yeah, that was actually kind of a nice scene, even though there's never really going to be a world of 101 Dalmatians. Alright, so I do believe that should do it for this episode. So what I'm actually doing, like off screen, I went ahead and visited the other worlds, and basically to level myself up even more, just more grinding. Well, after this video, because I'm pretty sure in the next world, in the next episode, we're gonna be going over to the next world to find where Ansem is, and I know it's gonna be very difficult. It's gonna spike in difficulty, so I figured I'd just go ahead and grind just for the sake of that. So yeah, after that. So that said, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we're gonna be going to the next world. So until then, see you guys later.